Hello, hello. I'm early again. Not by much today, but just a little bit. Just wait till I see some eyes. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. Hello, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's the middle of the week. We're halfway done. Well, we're more than halfway done now because we're all done Wednesday. Yeah, I can't believe it. Another week is flying by. Okay, we're just going to give everyone just a minute or two to find the video and get themselves comfortable, and then we will get going. We have giveaways, we have new product, and I just pulled 2 bundles of inspiration. I have more, but I don't want the video to go too long, and I will likely be back. So I'm going to save it for another one. Oh, hey, everyone. Oh, Colleen's here. She's my neighbor. Well, not across the street neighbor or anything, but she's pretty close. How's everything in Fergus? It is pretty dark out already. We are bracing for a winter storm. We're going to have a few days of snow. I'm sure my grandkids will be very excited. Me, not so much. The older you get, the less you love it. But I am happy for them. They love the snow. Okay, well, we're going to get going. I will recap our giveaways at the end of the video as well. And so if you're tuning in a little later. Oh, Jennifer's tuning in from Vancouver. Well, how are things in Vancouver, Jennifer? And thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the lives. That's why we do them, because it's a good way to communicate new things and inspiration. And speaking of lives, we did our first, what did I call it? Create and Connect, I think it was called. Yes. On Sunday night. And I did crafting live. And man, was it fun. Oh my gosh. I've been thinking about it all week, and I'm planning to do another one this Sunday evening. So I will send out information about that by email and on our socials. And hopefully you guys can join us, because it was great fun. And yeah, I definitely will be doing this often. We had a really good turnout. Some were crafting and some were just watching. And yeah, it was the chat was very interactive, which was a lot of fun. We do it over on YouTube. I think this time it broadcasted on Facebook, but I'm not going to do that in the regular thing. I'm just going to stick to YouTube. It's a very good platform for stuff like that. So it was great fun. Oh my goodness, we got people from all over Canada tuning in. Yay. Okay, so this is the giveaway, the physical giveaway. So this is the shopping giveaway. Okay, so you must shop in order to get entered in the draw for this. So you have until midnight tonight. So we're doing a short one. Midnight tonight, you have to get an order in. Anything that we share in the live, and there's going to be lots. So, and then in the comments of your order, you must put live stream, love your live, whatever you want to do about the live, just so that I know that you were here, and then I'll check your order and then add you to the list. And I will do the draw in the morning. We will post the winner over on our Facebook page, and then I won't be going into the store until Friday evening. So I will make sure I take this with me and drop it off at the store, and we will add it to a box for you. Well, Colleen, hopefully you can join us sometime. I mean, I don't know if it'll always be Sundays that I do my live streams for crafting, but it is working out that way right now. So anyway, so this is a really fun giveaway. We are going to give away this Giftables mini mail box. And I actually made one up because I just wanted you to see what it was like. It's so cute. It's a really great way to give a little gift. And it can be lots of different things. So inside here, you can fit lip balm. So I think 4 of them fit in here. So 4 lip balms. You can fit mini chocolate bars, other candies, and so on. But you can also fit mini cards, which I thought was super cute. So these are the little tiny cards from Tailored Expressions, and I had a couple of them laying around, so I pulled a couple and I put them in here. So how fun is that? Like, I just think it is such a cool idea. You could even do these up for little advent boxes, all kinds of cool things. So that is the side that closes. It's got a little tag here. You can cut it out of patterned paper. You can die cut this and then stencil it before you go ahead and put it all together. It is just super cute. You can just put like a piece of patterned paper on the front. You can use a stamp. You can do all kinds of stuff. But it's just a fun little thing to have. And the die is the perfect size for a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And what you have to do when you put it through is you just have to tip the die a little bit sideways, which you should be doing anyways when you're putting it through your die cut machine. And then it fits on perfectly. And it'll go through many standard die cut machines. So it's a great little die set. It is a freebie or was a freebie at Tailored Expressions. So we're going to pass that along to you. Jennifer's saying not many stores out here carry TE. I am pretty sure in Canada, we have the largest selection of Tailored Expressions. And we order from them every week. So if there's ever anything that you need from Tailored Expressions, just let us know. We'll add it to our order and let you know when it arrives. Like, we are constantly ordering. It never, ever stops. So definitely let us know, and we can do our best to help you out. So that is one part of the giveaway. And then the next part is this amazing 6x8 sentiment stamp set for Christmas. So this set would be really great for Christmas tags, cards, front or inside, your scrapbook pages, anything at all. Like, it's just so versatile and so much fun. I love all the different fonts. I love the different sizes. They have a stamping here that says 25th of December, let it snow. So it moves into winter. Things with lots of love. So something like this could be stamped on the back of a card, a handmade card. So there's just a lot of versatility within this stamp set, and we are going to give it away to one lucky winner. Okay, so I'll set this stuff aside, and then we will talk about it again at the end. I'll put it right in front of me so I don't forget. And if I forget, somebody has to yell at me in the chat, because sometimes that. Erin, right now it is not. This is not part of their library. We cannot order this. It's like an exclusive thing. So like I said, we order from Tailored a lot. Sometimes we order from the retail side for our customers. Unfortunately, we can't snag a die for every customer that we're ordering for. They'll only include one per order, but we try to pass these things along to you guys when we get them in. So you got to win it, Erin, because it's a great one for sure. Now, they may add it to their library at some point, maybe next year, maybe 2 years from now. Like, sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes they don't do it at all. So it just depends on how popular they think things are going to be. But it's a fun one for sure. I might have another one to give away at some point. I do have a couple of them. So, but I'm only giving away one today. Okay. So now I have made notes. We do have a bit of a slideshow. It's not too crazy. But I did make notes, and we're going to go through this cart in a orderly manner, I hope. Okay. So we just received this. This is called Metallic Pearl Cotton DMC Floss. So I used to be a cross stitcher, and I'm not going to lie. I've mentioned this before. I've become a little bit of a fangirl with Nicole Spohr. She is a YouTube influencer. I love her. I love her style. I love her YouTube videos. I love everything about her. So if you haven't checked her out, definitely check her out. But anyway, she also cross stitches, and she quilts and does all kinds of crazy things. And she has these videos, which kind of got me going on my crafting videos. I mean, not exactly. I kind of wanted to do it all along, but I am inspired by her. Anyway, she does where she stitches live. And I'm really wanting to get back into it, because cross stitching now is so much different than cross stitching was when I did it like 30 years ago. You can do so many fun things, and the way you can finish off your designs is really cool. Anyways, what I'm getting at is that this particular I know. I don't. Deb says, and she doesn't sleep. She's worse than me. Like honestly, she's got videos like every other day, which for me is wonderful. Like I love it, but I don't know how she does it. But anyways, this floss is so great for stitching, but it's also really great for the paper crafting world because there are dies out there that you can stitch on. And around the holiday season, we love everything sparkly. And this is a beautiful gold and silver, and they do sparkle. You can see them. And they are also really great for tying on the top of tags or tying your tags to gift bags or packages. And then what was the other thing I said they were really good for? Oh, wrapping around your cards. Like, so if you've got an element on your card and you want to do a little bit of twine around it or something like that, it's amazing too. So we brought in the gold and silver, and there is a lot on here. Does it tell me how much? I don't think it does. But there's a lot. It'll last you a long time. So if you're looking for Christina, I'm not looking her up. I do not need another hobby. No, you don't. Although, Christina, if you took it up and we did the same patterns, we could do our own like Facebook video chats and we could stitch together. So there's that. But you'd have to stay up pretty late because that's probably when I would do it, is like after 9 o'clock at night. So I'm not sure you could keep up with me. But anyway, so these are new to our library, and I'm excited to have those in our online store stash now. And then these are not new, but we did restock some of these because recipe cards are always popular around Christmas time because people make recipe albums for gifts. So I do have a couple of slides for this. So let me just pull up my first slideshow. We'll get this ready here. I think it's this view I do. Yes, it is. Okay. So, we have the Candy Cane Lane and the Made with Love versions in stock. Now they're already selling really quickly. We've had them in for a couple of days, and I would say half our inventory is gone already, and I haven't even talked about it. So if you're looking for recipe cards, they're really cute. They're all decorated up pretty, very functional, great additions to mini albums. Even if you're doing a scrapbook layout and it's got like a family recipe, or you want to, take pictures this holiday season of maybe your mom or your grandmother in the kitchen, things like that. And then you want to add a family recipe. It's such a great little keepsake. And okay, I got to put this comment up. It's funny. Stitching bitches is the best. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully we wouldn't do much of the B word, but I mean, how fun would it be, right? I just think it would be great fun. Anyway, so there's the first slide, and then I do have another one just right here, just to show you what they kind of look like. That's in a 6x8 album. You can get the divided pockets with 4x6 sections, and you can just pop your little recipe cards in there. So it's really easy and fun, and they're always really popular. So, and they're Doodlebug. I mean, who doesn't want that? So we've got a couple of those in. Then we have, I should get my highlighter out, and I should cross off the things as I go through them, because then I won't lose my spot. Okay, so we did get in the newest Doodlebug Christmas release, and wow, it's always blows my mind how popular the Doodlebug releases can be. It doesn't matter when they release. I think they could release their Christmas release on the 24th of December and we'd still sell out. Like, it just blows my mind. But this stuff is running out the door. But I did grab a few things. I did not grab everything. So it is called, what is it called? Oh, What Fun. So if you look on our online store, well, you can look under what's new. You can look under the Doodlebug brand, and then there will be an icon there that has the Oh, What Fun category, and then everything will be there. So that is everything that we have available. Some things have sold out. The washi tape, I mean, how cute is this? Look at all of our card swap people. This is such a cute little washi tape to have to put on your envelopes when you mail Christmas cards. It just has the word Christmas. Look at that fun little font. I don't want to pull it open because it says Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I can kind of turn it there. So can you see that? It's a really fun little thing. And yeah, $6.99 for a roll. And it's just awesome. I have a couple of rolls right here on my desk, like, on a shelf next to me. So whenever I send a card, I just always put washi tape on the back. I love it. And then, of course, they have lots of different shape sprinkles. Like I said, I only brought home a few of them. There are lots, and they are selling fast. So definitely check them out. So this is the Snow What Fun, the rainbow snowflakes. And then the mini jewel assortment. And then the holly assortment. So see how the berries, the gems make little holly berries and leaves. Isn't that sweet? And then we have the Oh What Fun assortment of enamel dots, which are just so yummy. They look like Smarties. And then we also reordered an eye for an eye. So these are just tiny little enamel dots in black, and they're great for using as eyes on little critters. So rather than pulling out your glossy accents and doing things like that to make them dimensional and shiny, you can just put these on in place of that. So they're kind of a little fun little embellishments. Now, like I said, there are lots more of these, but they are going fast. So I brought, stuff home that we had a decent amount of inventory in, but definitely check out that section because there is more. And then, these are so fun. So this is the shakers. So each release, they come out with themed confetti, I'll call it. They're photopolymer not photopolymer, the polymer clay little embellishments. And this one is called Happy Holidays. I'll hold it up there so you can see the little fun shapes. Aren't they cute? Like imagine those in a little shaker card, or you can use them right on your card by just sticking them on. So that's the Happy Holidays. These are my favorite. These are the peppermints. So all those little peppermint colors. You can eat those too. Well, they look like you can eat them. You don't want to eat them. These ones are just called Christmas confetti, and they're just little circles in different colors. So that goes well beyond Christmas. I mean, you can use them for all kinds of things. Monica said she's better late than never. She's here for her favorite, which is Doodlebug. And this is Jolly Holly. So you can make your little berries and leaves. So cute. So those are some of the new shakers. And then, of course, I have to talk about the shaker balls. Every time I talk about these, I giggle because who names them that? They're actually called, these are called ladybug balls. Like, why? Why did they do that? And then these ones are called limeade balls, and these ones are called lily white balls. Okay, I have to stop laughing or I'm going to lose it. Okay, these come in a variety of colors. And they are great to add to shakers because they create a lot of movement. And there's nothing like moving balls in a shaker card to bring it to life. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just pulled the Christmas colors, but we did. Okay, I can't read the comments. Okay, I just pulled these out because they're the Christmas colors, but we have a lot of colors in stock. So definitely check them out. Okay, I'm putting them away. No more. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then we have our Doodle Pops. Okay, I'm not reading comments. I'm trying not to read comments because they're right in front of me and I'm just, don't look at them. Okay. Doodle Pops. They have, I think there was like 10 in the release, but I just brought home a few here. This one is called the Playful Pixies. I mean, how cute are they? And then we've got Jolly Gingers. I mean, that's a cute name, right? That's a good name. It's better than Lily White Balls. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then we have Dear Friends. Oh gosh, when you just get the giggles. And then Hello Santa. And a lot of these have little enamel accents on them. So I don't know if they show up in the camera, but they're really great. And they're dimensional. They have like foam adhesive and stuff between them. This one is called Santa's Elves. And then this one is called Santa's on the Way. And then they do even have some interactive ones. So this one's a shaker. And this one is called Heartwarming. There's no shaker balls in this one, but they should have. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about papers and embellishments that I brought home. So let's get, I can't get rid of my slide because I'm going to show you some stuff. Well, I can pull it away just for a minute and then I'll put it back up. Remove. That way you can see the whole screen. Okay, so I did bring home the odds and ends and the chit chat. There's also another embellishment pack. I can't remember what it's called, but we only had a couple of them left. So definitely check out the Doodlebug section. In here, there are 203 pieces of ephemera. Like what? So cute. And I'm going to show you some samples. And I mean, these are great for layouts and great for card making too. So, like I said, 203. Oh, look. And here they have acetate ones in snowflakes. So inside here, oh yeah, there's one. Can you see it? That's an acetate snowflake, the red one there. So there's acetate pieces in here too. That is very fun. And then this is the chit chat, and there's 94 pieces. And this has more like titles and phrases, banners and that kind of stuff. So a lot more words than the odds and ends. I hope Santa's listening. Oh, what am I thinking? Yes, just what I needed today, some laughter. Well, I'm glad I helped out. Sorry about that. They did it. I mean, who names stuff like that? Like they like we have to say these things on YouTube. it's just a lot. Okay. And then we have our icon stickers. So this is a 6x12 sheet of stickers. A lot of these icons are repeated throughout the papers. So it's really fun. And you get a bunch of these trees along the bottom. I love the trees. And they have some really great samples using these trees. There are some stamps and standalone dies that come with this collection as well. I didn't bring them home. You will find them in our shopping section, and they're really great as well. And then I'll just quickly run through the papers. This one's called Check the Halls. And a lot of them have like cut apart options on the front, and then you get patterns on the back. And I mean, some of them can be used beyond Christmas. Like there's nothing Christmassy about this plaid, although it does go very nicely with the collection and likely other collections in the past. But definitely check the B-sides because they are fun. Then you have your Christmas Eve. That's what this one's called. And they're the paper strips and a nice blue tone-on-tone snowflake. The tags, this is called Snow What Fun. And then you have the rainbow snowflakes on the back. This one is Merry Magic. And although these are designed for journal spots, you can use them as layering pieces for layouts and stuff as well, even for cards. And there is your little sparkles on the back. This one is called Merry and Bright. And these are all 3x4 cards. Some run horizontally, some run vertically. And they make really great fronts for cards. And there's your stripe. And this one is called Festive Flannel. Now, you'll notice that this is kind of in the form of a calendar. They do have a chipboard advent calendar design, like a box. We have had it many years in a row. We have a couple coming in, but unfortunately they're on back order. But this is a great little project that you can work on for like next year. And it has little drawers that you can pull out, and these papers fit perfectly on there, but you're not limited to using it for that. You can do all kinds of things with it. And then you've got the red paper on the back. And this is called Spot of Cheer, some large tags and polka dots on the back. And the trees. So this is all spruced up with the green check. Berry Christmas with the hearts. And Cookies and Candy with a teal plaid. And then Twinkle Time. I love the string of lights. And the twinkle on the back with yellow. So that is all of the papers. We had a couple of collection packs left. Otherwise, it's all open stock. And then I do have a few slides to share with this just because just to give you an idea of what this stuff looks like when it's in action. I know they're a little small, but just to give you an idea. So little bits and pieces, lots of ephemera from those Chit Chat packages. And I'm sure that the snowflakes that are shown on there are likely acetate, now that I know that they are in there. And here's another example of a layout. See those large tags? So those would be from that sheet of paper I just showed you with the big tags on it. These tags right here. Aren't they fun? So you can, like, they're large. You can put photos and things on them. They're not too busy, which is kind of nice. And then here's some cards made with this collection. So this is made with, you know, the pattern paper as a backdrop, and then all of that ephemera and Chit Chat for your greetings and things like that. And you can whip up some really fun and easy cards. Monica, I can't share information about our Black Friday. It will start on Black Friday, and we have a number of things going on. So emails will be coming out, but I can't leak information. It's top secret. I know everyone is starting Black Friday like 3 weeks ago. We don't do that. We do Black Friday on Black Friday. And then it is the last weekend of the month, which means that Click and Save will be in there as well. But it is a busy weekend because we've got Black Friday, we've got Click and Save, we've got Cyber Monday. So there is a lot going on. You can hold off ordering things, but it is at your own risk. I'm not lying. I'm telling you guys, it has been nuts in our store. Part of it is because we're getting down to our last in-person shopping days. So lots of people are coming in just to experience that for the last time. And we're down to 12 more shopping days in person, and then that's it. So it has been very, very crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Black Friday, it gets earlier and earlier every year. I don't know. We can't do that. Okay, so next up we have the embellishment tray. So I sneaked this in on a live by accident, actually. I just had some die cuts in it, and everyone went berserk. So we had already ordered some, but we ordered a lot more, and we do have a shipment in, and it's up on our online store. So if you're interested in the embellishment tray, we do have them for sale. I think they're $26.99 and they're amazing. So these are leftovers. This is actually what I showed the first time, but I have since then recut a lot of things, and I've got more bows in here. I was working on some projects. So they are great for die cutting. I love, love, love it. Because you can like load your tray up with lots of things, especially this time of year when you're creating a lot of multiples of things. And then you can just grab what you need as you go. So if you're interested in one of those, it's under, if you type in my name, Carolyn, Carolyn, in the search bar, you're going to find a few of my favorite things that pop up. And this is one of them. So it's a fun one for sure. So that is available. I'm liking the idea of crossing things off on my list here with my highlighter. Okay, and then we're going to show this collection. This is limited. It's going very fast. I don't have slides for this, so let's take this down. It is from Paper Rose Studio, and it is called Christmas Tree Farm. It is going fast. So I just brought home a few of the papers. So the papers are lettered. So this is Christmas Tree Farm A, and these are cut apart. So you can cut this all apart. And then there is the pattern on the back. It's gorgeous. And I love this one. This is Christmas Tree Farm B. It's all postage. So I'll just hold that up a little bit closer just so you can see. It's just so beautiful. And then on the reverse side, you've got a beautiful wood grain. And then this one is paper number letter C. So again, a lot of the work has been done for you on this paper. You can just layer up some of the embellishments that I'm going to show you shortly with your photos and a title, and it's going to be awesome. And there's the reverse. And if you like dogs and cats, I mean, hello. What? They're adorable. And then this is letter D. So these are the 4x6s. Now I'm just going to pull a card on here that I have handy. This one. So now this is running horizontally, but you can tip this vertically. If you have a frame die like this, you can literally cut this out, put your frame die on there with a little something, and you've got the card front. It's so easy and so beautiful and so like 6 cards, boom, done. Like it's very, very fast and easy. These 4x6s are really amazing. And these ones all run vertically, but every single one of them could be turned into a card front very quickly. And then the reverse side is the plaid with the green. And look at this one. I mean, seriously. Yeah, we need to get more. Well, Paper Rose is kind of hit and miss. I am looking at another collection already. It is holiday themed, but I think it goes into winter as well. And it's very nice. But yeah, we have to look at getting more of these in because they're very popular. But I love this. Like, it's amazing. And then there's the Christmas trees on the back. And now this one is from their basics pack. We only have the 1 sheet left, and it is paper B, and it's just the poinsettias with a sort of green wood grain on the back. So definitely get this sooner rather than later because it's not going to last. And then there is a package of embossed die cuts. So there's 4 sheets that are 6x8. They're embossed, and they just pop out of the background sheet. So you don't have to fussy cut them. But here I'm going to actually pull this out because there's actually like glossy accents on a lot of these. So here, I'll hold these up. So here's paper number 1. Look at that wreath. And I'm going to see if I can tip it and get the light to catch. I don't know if I can. Oh, can you see it? Yeah. So there's little enamel. It's almost like they took glossy accents and put it on there. But the wreath, the cardinal, the poinsettia, the barn, and then of course you've got the cute little critters. Gift. Here's the next one. Like the beautiful window, Santa, the plate of cookies, the hot cocoa. And then we've got this one here. Look at that little kitten in the chair. The wooden basket with gifts and cookies in it. There's just so many great little icons on here. And they all coordinate with the paper. I want to go here for a weekend of crafting. Like, that would be great. So, yeah. So it's going quick, but it's pretty great stuff. Okay, I better not lose those. I'll put them back in afterwards. So there's that. That's Paper Rose. It's called Christmas Tree Farm. And then also we brought in a few of these packs. So people are often looking for enamel dots like all in one color or color family. So these are from Marianne Design. There is a black and white one, so very neutral. And then I do have slides for a couple of other colors. I didn't bring them all home. Excuse me. So we've got a teal blue. And I'm going to keep watching for more of these because we do sell a lot of them. And then there is a limited number of red ones. The green ones were already sold out. I couldn't get them. So black and white, the teal, and then the red for now. But we're going to keep our eye out for more of those. So that is something new. Okay. And then I have a new embossing folder to share. We've had a number of people lately asking for things with a religious spin on them. So something with crosses, you know, babies get baptized. There's confirmations. Obviously, this works at Easter time as well. But I did come across this one, and it's a nice one. And I did emboss it out just so you could see what it looks like. And an embossing folder like this, you don't have to do much. If you want to add a little bit of color, there's lots of ways to do that. But even to add like cut inside this frame and to add a little bit of pattern paper in behind and then a really nice greeting on it, and you've got a beautiful card. So we brought in a limited number of those, and we're always watching. I think we brought in the Gina K Elegant Cross die as well. I don't have that one here, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. So there are a few things. I know that girls were unpacking Tailored Expressions. And I know I got some nativity stuff in from them, and also Honeybee. Check them too. There's nativity stuff from them. So that is new. And then, oh yes, where did I put mine? Backup card set. Oh, right here. Okay, so a couple of new things that have arrived. Again, from, who's this from? Nellie's Choice. So not a very popular brand. And I will say right off the hop, this is not Lawn Fawn quality photopolymer. And a lot of you who buy like Lawn Fawn and Concord and Ninth and Honeybee and those companies, their stamps are extremely high quality. These are very inexpensive. It is photopolymer, but it is not the same type of photopolymer. I will say, though, they stamp beautifully, and I have stamped them out so you can see. But these are really nice for the backs of cards. So this one says 100% handmade. So they're very generic. And this one says made with love. And I thought sometimes, well, with our card swap ladies, I have personalized stamps for the back that have my name on it, but you don't always want your name on everything. So sometimes it's nice to stamp them so that people know they're handmade, but they don't have your name. I have several Nelly stamps and they do stamp well. Yep, they do. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Can you shrink the enamel dots, please? Shrink them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, how do you shrink an enamel dot? You mean get rid of that slide. Okay, sorry. So yes, these are two new ones. Now I didn't pull out my Misty. I was trying to do it quick, but this is what it looks like on the back of a card. Like you can see the detail is, whoops, let me get that close. Nice and clear. Okay. So that's the 100% handmade. And then the made with love, I did slip a little bit so you can see a bit of a smudge around the burst on the one end, but it does stamp beautiful and clear. And they do look nice on the back of cards. So if you're looking for an option, that is a good one. And again, they're selling fast. I'm not sure if I can get more, but I will try. But they are fun. So those are new. And then along with that, I wanted to share, we did first talk about this when our card swap group started. By the way, we are at almost 100 members for that. So if you are looking for something new to do in the new year, you might want to consider joining our card swap group. And I will send out information about that again in the new year. I'm not going to do it right now. There's going to be a lot of emails flying around with a lot of Christmas things. But if you want information, you can always reach out to me. And we can give you the link to our email that we sent out previously that will give you information about it. So, but anyways, these we brought in when we were first starting up our card swap group, and they're sticky notes that go inside of your cards. So if you make a nice handmade card and you don't want to, like you're giving it to someone who might want to re-gift it. I'll show you this card as an example. So let's take her sticky note out. So on the inside, it's blank. You can sign in here, but then if the person is not really a card maker or anything like that, they might not think to cut the front off and remount it on a new card base. But if you use one of these sticky notes, you can stick it inside. You can put your message on here, and then they can take the sticky note out and then re-gift the card without having to do anything. So these say, share joy, remove this sticky note, write your message, send it on, because joy is multiplied when it's shared. And I love that. And there's a whole pad of them, and they come A2 size in horizontal and vertical. So you have the option. And then this is new. We just brought in the mini slim size, again, vertical and horizontal. I probably said it wrong for the A2 size. Sorry about that. So you have mini slim options now too. And then also we have this stamp set in stock. If you don't like this idea with the sticky notes, you can kind of make your own card to put inside. And you can stamp this on the bottom. So these are just stamps that say things like, I made this card for you, but feel free to pass it on to someone card worthy. Pass this card on to a friend. Don't squirrel this card away. Share it with a friend. Remove this little message and share this card with someone you love. This one says, made you smile, share the joy and pass it on. And this one says, enjoy this card and pass the love along. So it's a really cool set. So these are called, sticky notes. You know what? Oh, look, I'm not exactly sure what they're called on our online store, but I can tell you. Yikes. Okay. I don't want to mess up my live stream here. I can't tell you what they're called. They're sticky notes. So they're under the Tailored Expressions brand. And then we have mini slim and we have A2 size. And this stamp set is called Card Worthy, all one word. So it's super fun. Mary, if you have trouble finding them, just email me and I can send you the link. Okay. Because I would be happy to help. I don't want to mess up my live stream in the middle of it. And that would be very bad. Okay. So those are restocked and new. I found them by putting Share Joy. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Yep. Just put Share Joy and they'll come up. Perfect. Thanks. See, look at us, friends helping friends here. That's amazing. Okay. I did that. Okay. So now what we're going to talk about is, I just have to find it. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to talk about the Twinkle All the Way. And it's a die set and a foilet. And then we're also going to talk about the Mega Messages, Merry and Bright. So these are from Tailored Expressions. And I got to put my slideshow back up because we need to look at the slides. Okay, so here we go. So here's some card samples. So the die set gives you these adorable light bulbs with the little base, so you can cut them out separately. And it also gives you the string to make the string of lights. Now, this is a chunkier set than the set that we did as a giveaway not too long ago. I really like this one. It gives you lots of options. Also, I think the size is really great for scrapbook layouts. Tinier dies would get lost unless you did something really dramatic with them. But this is great for layouts too. So there's the die set, and you get all those fun things. So you can see here you get 2 bulbs and 2 2 toppers and 2 bases, and then these, and they're all stuck together. So when you run them through, you're getting multiples at the same time. So you don't have to put the die on and run it through and put the die on and run it through. You can do multiples, which is nice. And there is a foilet, and the foilet gives you a couple of different options. So wherever the black is, will foil, but you don't have to foil. You can use it just as a black stamp, which is nice too. And then just add your bulbs on from there. So, and then this Merry and Bright is a die with a shadow. So nice large greeting. It's part of their Mega Messages series. And I do just have a couple of slides here to show you just some different takes on it. So they're a lot of fun to play with for sure. This last sample here, this has the foiling. I know the graphic is kind of hard to pick it up, but it would be all shiny in the middle there. And all those little bursts in the background, those are part of the foilet. So they would be foiled as well, which is super fun. So that is, again, called Twinkle All the Way. So you can look that up online as well. And then we have this, and these are my last 2. After these are sold, we're sold out, but I do have more ordered. So you can get on the notify list by just emailing our store, and you just ask for to be notified when they are back in stock. I'm just going to put this up here so you can see. So that's where you email us, 2scrapbookfriends@gmail.com. And then you just let us know that you're interested in this product. When it's back in stock, can I be notified? And all we do is just email you to let you know it's back in stock. And that way you won't miss out. So it's a great little thing to do. And the original die, which is the Simple Tags die, it makes all these different tags. And then they came out, see, it's one die and you just run it through and you get all of them cut out. Then they came out with a backer die. And what that does is it's like a shadow die for this. So you cut this out and then you cut this out and you can layer them on top of each other. And that is a really nice feature to have for sure. This is just a sample of a product that came out along with this, which I will be showing you soon. But you'll notice that some of the tags are just tags. There's no backer on them. But then some of them, like if you look in the lower right corner, the little snowman there where it says to and from, it has a white backer on it. So it's like a shadow. And it just gives you that option to layer it. So it's a really nice basics die, but it does actually coordinate with other products in their collection. So that leads me to this next one. So this is called, now this is sold out, but I'm showing it to you because I have more coming, and it kind of ties in the tags that I just showed you. So this is called the Simple Tags Holiday, and it is a stencil, and then there is now a foilet for it as well. And what it does is it stencils out this design. And then when you put the tag die over top, you can cut these out and you end up with 4 individual tags. So the tags that you see here are done with the stencil, and then some of them will be done with the foilet, but you don't have to. The stencil, well, yes, actually you do with that. If you want the words on it, like it's showing here, that's done with this. But you can put stamps on them as well, but it does the designs and it creates the tag for you, which is really, really cute. Here's another idea of what they look like. They're really beautiful. So if you like to make your own tags, it's a fun little set. But like I said, sold out right now. The stencil is, and it will be back in stock soon. So you can let us know. It's called Simple Tags Holiday. And then the next one is called, is called Simple Tags Christmas. And this is a quad stencil. So when you work with a quad, normally, you end up with 4 different sections that you can use as card fronts. In this particular case, you're going to end up with 4 different panels that you can use to make Christmas tags. So I'm just going to go forward on my slide here. There they are. Isn't that amazing? So all of those tags were created with this quad. And you can do them in any color scheme you want. And then you just simply lay on the tag die that I showed you earlier, and it will cut out all of the designs, and you can do that. Now, a lot of these are using the backer die as well because they have that shadow in behind them. And then they do have a foilet as well. I'll flip it over. This is what it looks like. So when you foil this, all of the lines that you see here will then be foiled on your tags as well. It has been super popular and has sold out, but we have it reordered. So that will be coming back in stock again soon. Okay, so that is that one. Put this back down here. And then we have, what do we have? Oh, I have a couple of things that I do not have here, but I wanted to share. They are the Flaky Friends Stamp and Die from Tailored Expressions. It came out the same time that we did this release. And it is a stamp and die with these adorable snowmen and greetings. And you'll notice the die set has the dies for the sentiments as well. And here's just a sample of what those little snowmen look like on a couple of different cards. So great for cards and tags and all kinds of fun things. And you can never have too many snowmen. And then another product I don't have here in front of me is the Snow Globe Shaker tag. Now, the tag option is just that. It is an option. So you'll notice on the die set, there is a little tag topper, and that is optional. So you can add that if you want it to be a tag, but you just leave it off if you don't. And along with the Great Snow Globe, look at the little snowflakes that you get. There's a die in here that gives you all those little snowflake dies, which I absolutely love. They used to have, and they may still bring it back, I'm not sure. They have a little series called Little Bits, and they had the Little Bit snowflakes. It's been sold out for a while now. I'm not sure if they're bringing it back, but this is very similar to that and gives you all those tiny little snowflakes, which is fun. And here is the Snow Globe without the tag topper on it, so you can see that you can use it just as a snow globe, as an option. And again, there it is with the tag topper on it, and you can add it to packages as well. And look how cute those snowmen are. Really sweet. Okay, and then next up, let's go back here. Next up, we have this one here. It's called Treat Your Shelf Holiday. So they had a series that came out that was a stack of books and a whole book themed set. We have one of those left, but these are add-ons for that. But these add-ons can be used separately from that as well. You stencil out all of these cute little icons, and the dies are here to cut them out, which is really cute. And I did just grab a couple of sample icons here so you can see what they look like. Now, it is showing the stack of books, but look at the Santa hat, the presents, the star, I think, yep, the star. and the tree, those are the add-on elements. So you stencil them out and then you can die cut them. And then same thing here, the bow, the mug with the candy cane, the tree, and then the presents on the top are all of the icons that you can use with this set here. So you can use them completely separate from the Treat Your Shelf original set, but they do coordinate with that. So if you happen to grab that, then you can do that. And now we're going to switch seasons, and we're going to go into fall. And I know that seems ridiculous, but it was a late release for them. And we're going to talk about the All Around Autumn set. So this is a stamp and die combo, but it gives you stamps for the leaves, the acorns, and these little holly and berries, along with these 3 greetings. And there's dies for all of them. So the icons and the greetings. And as you can see here, you can stamp them on the background to create your own patterned paper, or you can stamp them and die cut them out. And you can, oops, let's go back there. You can see that the sentiments on this one are cut out using the die, but you can also just stamp right onto your background. And I love the look with craft. So the leaves kind of give you that little bit of distressed look when you stamp them out. If I hold the stamps up, maybe this one shows it best. So see how there's like pieces in the middle that don't have the orange? That is because it's designed to do that. So when you stamp it, it kind of looks a little bit distressed, and it looks really great on craft. And then here's another sample of just the die cuts and what they look like. I know fall has kind of passed. We're awaiting our first snowstorm, and we're still talking about it. But they do Thanksgiving a little bit later in the States, and sometimes their fall releases come out a bit late. But these are great, and you can always stash them away for next year. And then next up we have, that's the end for this slideshow. Yes, I'm going to remove this one and bring up my second one. I'm making you guys dizzy with all these slides. Okay, and then we have this one here. This one is called Harvest Hues. Now this is a layering stencil, kind of like the quads, only smaller. And it gives you these 4 designs stenciled out, which are absolutely beautiful. And then they do have a foilet that goes along with that, if you like the foiling option. Even if you don't, it kind of acts like adding stamped lines to your designs, or you can foil them if you like that foiled look. And the samples are just amazing. Now, they are showing a lot of the samples with the arch. That's all the Arch Nouveau products, but you do not have to use it with the arches at all. It works very nicely with the squares. And I wanted to pull out, and I forgot. Let's see if I have it handy. Yes, the All Planned Out 4. So this die here has that square scalloped, and it also works very nicely with that square scallop. So if you have anything square related, it works very nicely with that too. But you can see they do show it a lot with the arches, but it's just, they were just trying to highlight the arch products, and that's why they did that. But again, like I said, works for lots of different things. I love this idea. So this is that window die that we have, and it's part of the Arch Nouveau series. So if you search that, it should come up. But they put the panel in behind, so you're like looking through the window, which I thought was a really clever idea. And a great way to showcase that. Okay, and there might be one more. I can't remember. Nope. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Astro Paste. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. They came out with a new set of sentiments in the Sundry series, and this is their best-selling font for sentiment stamps. So these are all fall greetings. So stamp and die. And I'll just go backwards through those slides just for a second so you can see what they look like, because I didn't point them out. So there's warm wishes. There's Happy Thanksgiving, Grateful for You, Happy Autumn, and Give Thanks. So just so you can get an idea of what those look like. The font is amazing. Like they have, and we just restocked the holiday ones, so they're back in stock again. It is a very popular series for sure. So if you're looking for some new sentiments, that is a good option. Okay, now we're moving on to this new Astro Paste from Ranger, and it's called Unicorn Horn or Phoenix Feather. And I wanted to show you what it looks like when you run it through a stencil, because it has a different color on black than it does on white. So on the left, we have Phoenix Feather, and it shows it if you paste it on black, and then the same paste on white is right below it. And then on the right-hand side, we have Unicorn Horn on black and then on white. It's really nice stuff. So it looks just white inside the bottles, but there is glitter within this white paste, which ends up drying, I'll say clear, and then all the glitter and everything starts to come out. So it's really cool. So if you're looking for some fun new options for paste, those are the two newest ones. And then we have these little shakeables. I wanted to show it. I did talk about it when we first brought them in, but I didn't have the physical containers with me. And they're quite large. So there's a lot in there. Now this one is called Jolly Christmas. And this is again from Marianne Design. And I'm just going to open this up and pour some into this little, because there's balls in here. And I just want to show you what that looks like. So let's go a little closer. So there's little gingerbread men and little mints and stockings, but see those little pearl balls? So that is what's going to create a lot of movement in your shaker. You can just see even when I move it around in there. Oh, there's little white trees too. It's really cute, and green ones. So you get quite a bit in this container. It doesn't give me an actual measurement of stuff. No. But if you're looking for some new shaker options, then definitely check this out. There's another one. I only had a couple of them. I wasn't going to bring it home, but if you look up under shakeables, you should be able to pull it up. They're very, very cute. Okay, what else do we have? Oh yes. Now we're going to show the Simply Stated collection. Nope, that's not that one. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Okay, so this is Simply Stated Design. It's a new company for us. They are Canadian. And this was their Christmas release. Now, we've sold out of a lot of the ephemera and things already, but I wanted to bring home the paper packs to show you. I'm going to open this up so you can see what's in here. So this one is their solids pack. Now, when they say solids, oops, let's get rid of this slideshow, sorry. Okay, so it is not like solid paper. It is music paper, and it's gorgeous. So it's single-sided, and it is this beautiful music design in different colors. So you've got your beige one, you've got your green one, dark green, a darker beige, because there's the first one, so it's a darker one. And then you've got your Christmas. And one is like a red, and the other one's like more like a mulberry or a burgundy color. Monica says, bravo for bringing in Canadian. Well, you know, if there were more options, we would do it more. But unfortunately, that's not the way it works. So we do what we can. And yeah, so we're very happy to be carrying them. I will say some of their designs are a little strange, and I'm not sure that it would go over super well. So we don't order everything, but we are definitely watching this brand, and their ephemera is crazy cool. So here is one ephemera pack that we have left. We do have a couple of others, but there wasn't much, so I didn't bring it home. But the beautiful greenery and accent pieces that you can add to your designs. And then the actual collection pack, I'll open that up too, just so you can see what is in here. So the paper is not shiny. It's a matte finish. So rather than them coming out with a 6x6 pad, what they do is they make their paper into quads. So you can cut this apart and you end up with 6x6 sheets. So you can use it that way. They're really, really beautiful designs. So I'll just flip through these here so you can see. And there's that plaid, and they've got the splatter on it already. It's gorgeous. Look at that music paper. And it's got this beautiful sprig of berries and greenery on the side. I love the barn board in the back, and they've even got the plaid kind of down in the corner here. The beautiful poinsettia, nice plaid, more paper with that music notes on it, more wood grain. This time it's going down this side. So I wonder, oh yeah, you could totally put these side by side if you wanted to and create a double page. Maybe not, but I mean, a lot of this would get covered up with your photos and stuff. It could work for sure. This one's more of a collage of all the different prints. So it's really, really pretty stuff. So if you're looking for some nice Christmas paper, something a little different maybe than you've had in your stash before, definitely check that out. It's called Christmas Music. Okay, so that is that collection there. All right, and then I'm running out of spots to put stuff, ladies. Okay, then we have, I did the Astro Paste, Shakeables. Okay, Pink and Main. Oh my gosh. So this is becoming a fast favorite of mine. We've got some new products in. I'm going to add my slideshow back in here because there's things to see. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is this die. It is called Oval Forest View. And so you get the center part, which is the forest. Then you get an oval die and then the scalloped oval die. So you really get 3 different dies in here. Depending on how you use them, look at, you can get that beautiful backdrop where you have the forest, like you're looking through a window. Like it's amazing. So that's just using this die, and that will cut that out of a panel. And you can create all kinds of scenes. Nothing about this is wintry or Christmassy. This is an all-season die. So depending on the color that you cut it out of, you can get a very different look. Now, it's being released now, so they're showing it with a lot of wintry type scenes, but I just love it. So that is what that forest scene looks like. And I'm just going to show you a couple other slides here. Oops, I just ran over Cooper with my chair. Sorry, buddy. And here you can see it with woodland animals. But again, they're showing it with a white backdrop, which indicates snow. But if you did that with darker colors like a brown or whatever, then that could totally be a woodland scene in the middle of summer. So you can really switch it up. And then we've got this, which I thought was very clever. So they've actually cut it out of vellum. And if you have any of those pre-printed panel dies with scenes on them, you can create a very cool look using vellum. So it's very subtle. And I think it just looks really awesome. So there is that. And then this is the Winter Pals Stampin' Die. And this is the one that is shown using the woodland scene. So I'll just go back a slide here so you can see. So that's this animals when you color them all up. So you get the stump, which is not shown in this one. You've got the bear, the owl, the fox, the deer, the squirrel, the bird, the hedgehog, a little snail, and then the rabbit. So that's what it looks like when they're all colored up. And then this one here, we only have one left of this, but I think we'll probably reorder this one. It's been very, very popular. So Flurry of Fun. And that is the one that I used in this first one there with the sweet penguins and the snowman and the bear. I mean, seriously, the bear is so happy. And then look at that snowman. He's the perfect size. Very, very cute. And then you've got these silly little penguins down here doing all kinds of silly stuff. So I'm just going to go forward a couple of slides because I think, yeah. So here I'm showing actually the sentiments right here. These are called Winter Spotlight Sayings. So it's a Stampin' Die, and then you get these beautiful large snowflakes, which there's also dies for. And that is one of the sentiments stamped out right there on that card. But it also features the penguins and the bear from this set here. So these are designed by Yuzu, and she used to design for My Favorite Things. So everybody is pretty excited to be seeing her designs popping up as well. And there's the penguins, and then the Frosty Fun is part of that sentiment set right here. And I will say the price point through Pink and Main for her designs is much nicer than it was through My Favorite Things. So some really great options. And then we have, there's a couple of sets like this in the Pink and Main collection right now for winter. This is called A Cool Friend, and it's just a really nice grouping of one-line sentiments that are nice to be paired up or used on their own with winter things. And then I also wanted to show this one. This is the Autumn Bear, and in some of the photos, he is carrying like a pumpkin or a sunflower, a hot cocoa, but there are many of them that he's not carrying anything. And if you colored him up with a wintry scarf or a Christmas scarf, there's a number of bears here that can be used for lots of other things. So if you love the bears, then definitely check that out. And there are dies for all of the little icons, the mushrooms, the leaves, etc., plus the bear, and also the stump, which is a nice sort of staple if you like outdoor scenes too. So that is a cute one. And then I also wanted to show this paper. We restocked this. This is the white holograph cardstock from Pink and Main. So they're 6x6 sheets. And I'm hoping that the camera will show it. So they have a holograph design on them, but they're on white. A lot of times the holograph we see is on silver. And you get 2 sheets of each. This one is just a no design, but it has the holograph finish on it. And then the last one has the little speckles, which is really cute. So really nice for snow and things that you just want to give that extra sparkle to. So those are available again as well. We're getting close to the end, guys. I did that. Perfect. Okay, one more grouping of product. And then, we're only at an hour. We're doing good. And then I'll recap the draw. So this set of products is a reorder because it's been so darn popular. So I'm going to add my slideshow back in. And this is the mini guitar. And so you get the die and the flowers that come with it. But look at the detail. Look at the string detail that you get on that guitar handle. Like what a fun set. You never see stuff like this. It's amazing. So I love that. That's the mini guitar. And then they have a larger one. It's called the Majestic guitar. And that's what it looks like. So in comparison to the mini, let me just pull it back. So that's an A2 size card vertically. And this is an A2 size card vertically. So this one goes top to bottom. So it's a bit larger. So you've got lots of options for building that guitar. It's just so cool. I love it. It says it works great to create a 3D guitar, but I guess you need an extra die for that, which we could order in. But I've also seen some very fun samples with this online. Then musical notes and stave. And that is, this has a pop-up option. So this is a popular one. I have a few slides for this one. So there you can see how this this coiled section pops up and you can add the notes to it. So when they open the card, it kind of does that unwinding coiled look. Oh, music, great for music teachers, birthday cards. Anytime you would sing a song to someone, anytime you're celebrating, concerts, all kinds of things. And again, these elements can be used on scrapbook layouts as well as cards. So you're not limited just to that. But then you can also use the whatever this is and all the notes and stuff and the guitar and things to create a scene where you're just showing the music. You don't have to use the pop-up option every time. And then the last one is the mini musical instruments. So this just kind of shows you that you get the violin, the saxophone, the trumpet, and a microphone, which is really cool. And then the keyboard. And if you put them all together, you get a pretty cool card. Just saying. Okay, that's it. Let's get rid of that slideshow. Okay, so that is it for new products today that I have here. But I wanted to show you, I did a crafting live on Sunday night, and I did show them in that live. But we worked with a product called, I just had this in my hands. Let me grab it. So it's called the Best Gift Ever Bundle. Now, this is a Better Press set. So if you don't have a Better Press machine or a Glimmer machine, you can't really use this. So the Better Press plate creates the present strings. And then there is a stencil and die. Just going to pull it out. Ugh. Oh, here, I can show you. I have them some done. Oops, sorry, I moved my camera. A stencil and die that will allow, so this is what the press plate does. And then a stencil and die that allows you to stencil over top of this and create gifts. And then when you die cut them out, you get all these presents. Now you don't have to die cut them out. You can leave them as a panel, and they don't have to be for Christmas. The stencil has some Christmas designs on it, but you can make them gifts for all year round. So birthday gifts, baby shower gifts, wedding gifts, and then obviously Christmas gifts. But here are some samples of the products used from Christina. Now she does have one more sample coming, and I will show it again when she gets it to me. But it's a pop-up option. It's really cool. So this is foiled. So there is foil accents on here. See there. And this is using the whole panel. And then here is also another set. We have sold out of it. It had a tag and some greetings and stuff with it. It's a stamp and die. But I've sold out of that one. But you can see the gifts in the background there. And then here's another set with the gifts. And then there's also a sentiment set, which is right here. Again, Better Press. So you can foil or you can glimmer. And it creates these amazing sentiments here for the presents. Just kidding. This one here, a little something just for you. It comes with the press plate. So that one is already included. And I believe this one is part of this set here. This is the one that sold out, I'm sorry to say. But really great options. We do have a few of the, what's this one called? Best Gift Ever Bundle still left in stock. I think there's only 2. Which scallop die did she use, please? Well, I'm pretty sure that's Master Layouts 4. Yep. So the scallop is from Master Layouts 4. We use that a lot, like a lot. So much fun. And if you did tune in for my crafting session, I have been working on my cards. I have another one done, and I have one more that I want to do. So hopefully I'm going to have them ready for our next crafting session. And if not, then I will post them on our inspiration group, and I'll probably put them in an email too so everyone can see them. But I'm having a ton of fun with them. So many options and so many things to do. You can also foil on acetate, which was something that people learned. I did create a shaker card in the live, which I'll grab because everyone has seen this. And I did use the acetate to create the windows. Look at those shining stars. I mean, I had so much fun making this. It was so great. So that is the card I created live. I started another one, but I didn't get it finished. But I will show. It's very fun. Oh, Erin said she loved the crafting session. Well, I'm really glad to hear that because I did too. It was a lot of fun. And then the other one I wanted to share with you was this set here. So this is called Twilight Tales. And it is a stamp, a die, and a stencil combo from Pink Fresh. And I'm a book lover. So when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, I have to have it. And I gave it to Christina to create with. So this stamp here creates sort of a frame that you can color up with the stencil, and then you can die cut it out with the die as one piece. And that is what it looks like when you use the whole panel. Now, these greetings come along with this set as well, and there are dies for them. And everything is kind of related to book theme type of things. Isn't that amazing? But then you can also cut apart this frame and use individual pieces, which I actually think I like almost better. And that's where these 2 cards were created. And I love the colors that she used for her cards. But isn't that great? But like, thank you for being part of my story. You add magic to every chapter of my life. So I love that they make the sentiments book themed, but you can use them for themes that are not book related, which is genius. So I love that. And that's called Twilight Tales. So you can check that out. And if you need to have all the book things, then you'll want to grab that. I just love it. It's so great. So thank you for those samples, Christina. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our giveaway. We have 2 giveaways, actually. We're going to do a live one. So someone's going to win a $10 gift card, which we will do in just a minute. But someone's going to win an actual physical prize. And in order to earn this, you have to shop. So if you shop by midnight tonight and you buy anything that we talked about in our live, and in the comments of your order, you put the word live stream, YouTube, Facebook Live, love your lives, live rocks, I don't know, whatever you want to say, then you will be entered into the draw, and we'll just do a random draw, and I will post the winner tomorrow morning. Okay. And that'll be over on our Facebook page. So the first thing we're giving away is the little Giftables mini mailbox. So that's the die. It is not available for sale. It is sort of a giveaway exclusive right now, but I did make one up. It's a fun little box. You can do all kinds of fun things with it. In here, you can fit lip balm. So they showed 4 lip balms in here. They've shown mini chocolate bars, all kinds of fun little gifts. You can cut it out of pattern paper. You can stencil up a panel and then cut it out of the stenciled panel. You can do all kinds of things with it, but it also holds mini note cards too. So that's kind of a fun option. So that is the giveaway, along with this amazing Christmas stamp set. It's a 6x8 set. It's quite large, and it has lots of really fun greetings that can be used for tags, cards. It even moves into winter a little bit. I love this one here with lots of love that could be used on the back of a card. So that is cool too. So that is what our giveaway is going to be. But you have to shop and enter the comments stating that you were here at the live. Now, we're also going to do a $10 gift card draw. And that one is a little trickier. Well, it's not really tricky. I got to get my banner up. And don't start typing right away because it's not going to do you any good, because I have to activate things. Okay. There we go. Since we're giving away the mini mailbox, our secret word is mini mail. And you can see in the banner, it's all one word. You can't put spaces in it. And I'm going to go ahead and start collecting the comments right now. Okay, so anytime now, you can type mini mail and you will be entered into the draw. Okay, so we're just going to chat here for a minute. There we go. Okay, good. Good job, guys. Good job. So it's going to tally up the votes. So we have like almost 60 people that are still watching live. So we should have lots of comments, and that will get you entered into the draw. And then what you have to do, if you're the winner, is you have to email us and let us know you were the winner. I will know, but it's your job. And then that will give me something to reply back to. Oh, thank you, Karen Harmon. Thumbs up while you wait, guys. That's a good idea. Yes, and that will give you give me an email to respond to give you your gift card information. Okay, so that's how it works. If I never hear from you, then we don't issue the gift card. I have never had anybody not email. People get pretty excited. Now, if you happen to be watching this on replay, typing mini mail into the comments is not going to help you because the draw will already be over. If you happen to watch it on replay before midnight tonight, you can shop and get in on the other draw, but after midnight, it will be over. Okay, so I'm going to switch up my banner now. Take this one off. So Karen reminded us to please give a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to our channel, and then also this is the email address that you are going to want to email us at when you win. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, there we go. I love when everything works. I'm going to go ahead and hit draw, and it is going to scroll through all of you and pick a winner. Woohoo! Karen, you are our winner. So you can go ahead and email us at the store, and I will look after issuing that gift card for you. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for visiting our, sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. Remove. There we go. For visiting our live. We love having you stop by and checking out all the new goodies and participating in the chat. I also really appreciate that too. So that is it for me. I'm going to tune out for tonight, and we will see you again soon.